Hey there, fellow FINAL. Looks like we're back for more Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. It's been a while since we started out a video from the title screen, huh? I think the Grand Pulse chapter lasted like 18 videos or something like that. It's crazy. But now we're about to start chapter 12, and it's all climax from here, folks. Things are just gonna go nuts. And so we're about to start chapter 12. And I'll let the data log tell you or sum up what happened last time. But the beginning of chapter 12 is like my favorite, has my favorite scene in the game and one of my favorite scenes of Final Fantasy in general. It's just so awesome. So let's load up and see what the data log has to say, and then we'll get started. Chapter 11, The Road Home. Fang and Vanille visit their home in Erba for the first time in centuries, seeking a way to free themselves from their FINAL curse. But what they find is a broken and empty shell of a town, half buried in a sea of crystal dust. Meanwhile, Cocoon, the home of their fellow FINAL, is poised to join the village in oblivion. There the people stand ready to slaughter each other, their minds twisted by Fal'Cie illusions. The FINAL have no choice but to return and prevent the impending devastation. Even if every man, woman, and child on the floating world regards them as mortal enemies, it is still their home. But the shackles of the Fal'Cie yet bind their fates. With their focus haunting their every step, the very act of setting foot on Cocoon might invite disaster. Yet return they must. There is a war to stop, and a Fal'Cie rule to overthrow. In this darkest hour, they must hold fast to hope if they are to protect Cocoon. The time for appealing to long-departed deities, lost loved ones, or lights in the sky is past. As the FINAL fly towards their final destiny, they make the only choice that remains to them: a promise to be true to themselves. Oh, wasn't that heart-melting? Alright then, let's return to Cocoon. Enjoy the fireworks, folks. That's the second time I've said folks in this video. Eden, seat of the sanctum.
Your Eminence, it is time. The people await your address.
And so, we greet the new dawn.
Get ready.
People of Cocoon, my fellow citizens, we have survived the twilight and gather now to welcome the dawn of the day on which we decide our fate. Many are the lessons we have learned during our long night of hardship and sacrifice. And now we face choices. Choices which must be made as our hearts dictate and not abandoned to uncaring chance. Let us forge ahead with unflinching courage and honor the fallen with action. With these hands, we shape the future.
Close call. And the hero saves the day.
No, you know, you're too kind. No, thank you.
Probably should have covered that.
Intruders on the race circuit. Confirm post was safe.
Catch me if you
All
can.
units respond with lethal force.
Hi there. Cut him off! Oh, I think we have a winner.
Now!
You're dead!
You first!
Cornelius! Gotcha!
Odin! Let's go!
Okay.
Charge!
Was that not like the coolest action scene you've ever seen in a video game? Okay, maybe not that you've ever seen, but that was freaking awesome. And now we have this mini boss and a that war mech. And it's an Eidolon battle. Starts you off in Gestalt mode. Well, not an Eidolon battle, but it does start you out in Gestalt mode for Odin. So we don't really have to worry about anything. Oh, and it's staggered. Time to finish it off with Zentetsuken.
The storm is here! Until next time.
Simple as that. Don't even have to worry about it. Only 3 stars though? Like, I wonder what I would have had to do to get 5. Tesla Turbine and the Sanctum Labs shop. Nice. I think that might be one of our last ones.
What's that sound?
Kind of weird that they decided to bust up a race though.
Say again, Patrol, and speak clearly. The armies of Pulse, they're using transgates! Transgates? How many coming through? Numbers unconfirmed, but it's a full-scale invasion. Eden's being overrun.
Eden!
What are they? They're not
Us? Where'd they come from?
What are those things?
Okay, yeah. So we have the armies of Cocoon versus the Pulse monsters versus the FINAL versus the Cavalry. It's all out war.
An army of creatures is attacking the city. It's a Pulse invasion force. Your Eminence, we must evacuate.
So, Reigns, is this the cocoon you dreamed of?
My dream is but a Fal'Cie's fancy now. End it.
Okay, about nihilism. Defeated blood and it howls for more!
And just like that, said Reigns is dead.
What is going on out there?
It looks like the Cavalry's made their move.
There's more to it than that. They're saying Eden is crawling with Pulse nasties.
Fresh off the ark, I'd wager.
This is out of control. What'll happen to Cocoon?
It's all out war. Did we cause this by coming back? Or Tantalus's prediction? It's all coming true.
his future stops right here. We're the ones who decide what happens next.
Let's get moving.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and we finally get control, and for some reason it thinks that we should start with lightning, snow, and vanille.
That's our real focus.
And we're on the Grand Prix circuit still. Alright, let's see what the data log has to say about what we just read. Chapter 11, The Road Home, that's what we read at the beginning. Chapter 12, Start Your Engines. Lightning and her friends return to Cocoon, only to be greeted by the sudden appearance of an army of mechanical monsters and gigantic beasts. The Fal'Cie have activated the arc hidden beneath the capital, releasing an army of Pulsian terrors into the city. With the army in panic disarray, the cavalry seizes its chance. Captain Rigday leads his troops in an assault on the Sanctum offices and confronts the new Primarch, his former superior and comrade-in-arms, Cid Raines. Raines calmly welcomes his own demise. Revived to serve as Bartandalis' pawn, he nevertheless retains a sliver of the will he possessed as a human, and it is humans who must decide Cocoon's future, not Fal'Cie's slaves. The cavalry presses on with its plans to slay the orphan, unaware that this effort to save the world will only lead to total destruction. Bartandalis has twisted the cavalry's desire for freedom to meet his own design. FINAL must stop the cavalry from reaching the heart of Eden before it is too late. Man, things just went to total shit, didn't it, as soon as we got here. And we got a new entry in Cocoon Society, the Home Guard. This Guardian Corps unit is stationed in the capital city of Eden, the most elite soldiers in the Corps. The Home Guard is on equal footing with PSICOM in terms of sheer military might. As part of an organization that accepts only the best troops the Army has to offer, Home Guard veterans are well respected in Cocoon Society even after their retirement. Do they get veterans benefits? And looks like we got the Anavadapatapdabdabdabdoo Mormech thing. Vulnerable to lightning damage, capable of... yeah, who cares? We won't see another one of those. And we got a new component somewhere. Tesla Turbine, an exceptionally durable power plant invented by a Maverick engineer. We have a GravCon unit? Oh, we must have got one from the soldiers. A personal gravity control device. We haven't seen one of those since Chapter 1, thanks to Saz breaking lightnings. Sanctum Labs, an electronic pass granting access to the Sanctum Labs network. Alright, let's check out what the shop has then. Shop. Plottis' workshop has some new stuff, apparently. Looks like they got the Lionheart. That was Squall's ultimate weapon in Final Fantasy VIII. Mistiltine. And what the Sanctum's Labs has. Platinum Bangles, Royal Armlets, Inti Rings. Nice. The Platinum Bangle would be potentially useful, but oh well. Okay, so now let's make our team something that makes a little bit more sense. Bring in Hope and Fang and set up our paradigms. We want Relentless Assault for sure. Delta Attack. Let's see. Calm, Sin, Rav. Mystic Tower. Rav, Sentinel Rav. Protection, which is Medic, Sentinel, Synergist. Even Dodge, which is Medic, Saboteur, Synergist. And Combat Clinic, which is 2 meds and a Sentinel. And that should be good for now. And it's going to change our team on us. Okay, well let's go forward. Damn, look at all these Seath flying around. Wonder if we fought any before. Oh shit. Explosions everywhere. Come here, you. Let's fight. Is this more Varsalacis, or have we fought these guys before? Let's see. Yeah, more Varsalacis. Oh wow, we killed those guys quick. Wow, Fang just took that guy out. Cool. Alright. Anything over here? We gotta make sure we don't like miss any treasure spheres. Cause I know there's a good weapon somewhere over here. Oh shit. Oh, there's one right there. But I gotta cross over. Who are you talking to, Fang? Man, so that's the real reason that Bartandalis has been keeping the 5th arc so close to Eden the whole time, is so he can launch an invasion of Pulse when the time is right. Man, Bartanilus is a crafty mofo. There's a downed biker over there. Okay, what's in here? Looks like we got... Oh, a Lionheart. Lightning. Once the weapon of a Fal'Cie, this gunblade allows instant staggering of enemies near their stagger threshold. Okay, so this has quick stagger on it. Honestly, if you upgrade this Lionheart all the way, it ends up as Lightning's best weapon. The thing is, it's only marginally better than the max upgraded Blazefire Saber, and it takes a lot more to upgrade it. So that's why we're not worrying about that too much. Okay, looks like we got a new enemy over there. It's white. I wonder if most of Eden's forces are white. It's like Apple runs it. No wonder the Sanctum's evil. Oxtrack, Frosttrack. Wait, we don't know anything about this guy. I'm just going to assume he doesn't have an elemental weakness. Man, he's going down quick though. Oh, by the way, you kind of want to make sure that you lever this guy, because
break a sweat.
You only fight 2 of them. There's only 2 in this whole game, and that was our first one. I should have used lever right there, but I'm a dummy, so I didn't. Anything over here? Looks like this leads to a dead end, but there might be a treasure sphere up here. Man, who makes a racetrack like this? Like, why have rails in the first place? Oh man, I could have sworn there was going to be something at the end of this path. Must be over yonder then. Move it, thing. You're in the way, girl. Man, look at this cityscape though. That's all freaking awesome looking. But man, Bartanilus... Oh, and why did they decide it was their interest to Cocoon should be like a full-scale invasion? Like, bursting onto a racetrack with our Eidolons?
Okay, I don't know about this.
If only we could fly.
We can jump.
Huh? What are you?
Nothing to it!
See you ground side.
Wait a minute! You're all crazy!
Don't want to get left behind, do you? Just remember, don't drop the gizmo.
Bang! This thing? Okay!
And that's how they all died.
You could have won me!
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Let's go. Right.
Why don't you just kick some more ass, Lightning? Was it not enough? Okay, so right away I should mention that you can't go back to that area we were just at, and I missed a treasure sphere there. There's a treasure sphere with 9,240 gills, so don't go where I did before it launched me forward. I didn't know it was going to do that. And I'm not sure if that second Bulwarker battle was up there or not, but if it was, make sure to lever it. I'm probably going to go back and make sure after this video, since I still have the save file. First, these guys. The Core Defenders. Jeez, don't attack me like that. Man, they're going down quick. They didn't stand a chance. So much for the elite. Forward ho. More of these guys. Actually, I just realized that there is one more Bullwhacker in this area, so yeah. Can't believe he didn't get launched. So these are core stewards, and we fought some core defenders already. Oh, and this is a Sanctum Archangel. They're a little bit tougher, as you can see, but nothing too much to worry about. Okay, looks like they got some ineffective roadblocks here. And these guys, oh, they look interesting. These are Adamant Therans. I wonder if they have any weaknesses. Well, only one way to find out, I guess. Fang's just gonna hit them all with Ruin Gun. Hope that's okay. Just kill one. Looks like fire damage is halved. Oh, it's weak against ice. Okay, let's do Frost Strike since we're killing them before they get staggered, it looks like. Looks like they have a way of inflicting haste and bravery on themselves, too. Oh, jeez. Well, nice try. Man, Hope's new weapon looks kind of badass, not gonna lie. Just weave through these unnecessary roadblocks. I guess they set these up, theoretically, to be like cover, or I don't know. Oh, I've found myself in a cutscene.
Move! Through here! Station secure! Cavalry, stand down! Eden's under our jurisdiction.
We couldn't have taken that chance to stop them while we were here. I like how the PSICOM's still like, what is the cavalry doing? I have no idea. Alright, I'm going to get a Libra Scope ready. Because this Bullwhacker uses targeting beacons, and it's the second type of targeting beacon, and this is one of the big missable enemy intel entries that people miss. So, wait for it to throw some out. Throw some targeting beacons out. Here we go. Should have got it. Yeah, we got the entry now. Cool.
Deal with this.
Deal with this indeed. Okay, looks like none of them have any real weaknesses. The Bullwhacker's weak against Thunder, but it doesn't really matter. Damn, Hope's using Thundaga. I'm going to use Thundaga soon too, I think, because I've heard Lightning's Thundaga is kind of infamous among the community. Let's just use it now for kicks. See what happens.
Stay down.
Well, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Take it.
Well, I've heard that she has, like, she screams Thundaga. But I've never heard it, so maybe not. And staggered. I don't expect a 5-star on that, but whatever. Oh, wow. 5-star still. I guess I'm just that awesome. Or it thinks I am. Alright, nothing over here then? Okay, let's head on down then. No cutscene, huh? Just here, we're gonna use the elevator now. So this is gonna take us to the expressway, where people are rapidly fleeing the city, and understandably so.
So the cavalry's here to,
They're here for Orphan. If it's close to the Fal'Cie Eden, they're probably headed for the heart of the Sanctum.
Right. And if they destroy it, bad things are gonna happen. So long, Cocoon.
Then we better get there before they do.
Damn straight.
Uh-oh.
Let's move!
Hey! Lightning!
Ah, the Saber's Edge boss music for Behemoth King. Well, we know well how to deal with Behemoth Kings at this point, so let's just not use any thunder. This is going to be a joke. So this is like a test. It's like, did you power up enough on Pulse? Can you take on a Behemoth King now? Remember that monster you couldn't barely even stand against when you first arrived at Pulse? Well, now you can beat its ass. Even if it heals. I should be careful though. Actually, it might be a good idea to Mystic Power this bitch. Or maybe not. Fang seems to be holding her own. Okay, if we can just get one more round of Fang attacks in. Goodbye, sir. He was about to use Sunder, but not quick enough.
We're never gonna make it.
Not with an attitude like that, we won't.
Tell him, Vanille. Damn, Saz. We fought many of those. We'll make it. And the data log's been updated. But you know what? I think this is probably a good point to stop this video. Let's see, read the data. I'll save the data log to begin the next episode, so we'll be able to catch it up. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Next time, the assault on Eden continues as we try to make our way to the heart of the Sanctum and save Warfin from the Cavalry. Will Bar Tantalus' plan succeed? Well, stay tuned. Oh, I should mention I'm going to try to release these more often than they have been since we're sort of in like the climax of the game now. I don't want to I want to keep the hype going for this. So yeah, expect at least an episode every 2 days. I'm going to shoot for a new episode of this every day though, along with what other videos I come out with. We'll just see how long it takes me to edit them. But yeah, thanks for checking out TheScottSpot. Click the subscribe button if you like what you saw, and follow me on Twitter at TheScottSpot. Thanks again.